Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yes, it's me, Mitch. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mitch. And my friends, I almost forgot to put the intro back in at the last minute. I'm frantically pushing buttons because after Thursday night, when we have our private live stream where I take out the intro, I always forget to put it back. And before we go any further right now, I am going to make sure that I put the outro video back in. There you go. So at the end of this show, it won't end abruptly. And I think I already said welcome, but you know what's next. You know what's next. Drink it. Definitely drink it if you got it. And I noticed that Robert Morris was with us this morning. So Robert, in honor of your visit here, I'll bring out the coffee cup that you sent me. It says, if at first you don't succeed, try doing what Mitch told you to do the first time. I love it. Thank you. This was the cup that sat in the post office 4 months until I actually recovered enough from my stroke to drive. And my first outing was to retrieve it from the post office. So this is a marker of a monumental moment for me. Okay, oh, that's good. Unadulterated, nothing in it but coffee. Oh, wow. Is the day over yet? I've been up since 4:20 a.m. 4:20 a.m. I woke up wide awake. I had work to do this morning. I had something that one of my clients that I handle their websites needed to get done. Notified me late last night that it was important, and I got up and spent an hour and a half creating this online form and webpage for them so they could get it approved and have it online by tomorrow. So I got that out of the way. I got out there to watch Kelsey. I got it about 6:30. Watched the rest of Kelsey. Drank my stinky leucine-laced coffee. And here I am. I don't know about the bushy-tailed, but bright-eyed, I think. Anyway, good to see you all. People are starting to come in. Wow, we had quite a great live stream last night. The private community did. It was great. There were so many people there, and as soon as I posted the link, it just filled up. That was really, really great. I want to thank everybody that participated. I don't know if Amy is here yet this morning, but Amy was in. She was delightful. We had a good time. Tina was there last night. Kathy, Florida, was there last night. It's nice to have the ladies there. Peter, Greg, Rick, Kelly, Broken Carnivore was there with us last night. I was there. Well, you knew that. And who else might I have missed? I always miss somebody. I feel bad about it, but it was very nice. We had a good time. And I hope everybody that was there enjoyed it. That's really even though I'm usually tired at night, that's a highlight of my week. I'd love to see that community grow. I'd love to see that community grow and focus more on those people that really have become a part of my effort here, and enjoy that kind of thing. And I would even expand it out and do more than one live stream a week, because it's so nice. It's so nice to meet you, talk to you face to face, get to know you as a person, not just as a name in a chat. Know your story. Get to see your face, hear your voice. It brings us together. That sense of community is really the best thing we have going for us here. Otherwise, we feel like outcasts, isolated, anti-establishment, rebels, and without the community, I think many of us would say, I can't fight it. I can't fight the system anymore. And we would drop out and go right back to ill health and addiction. It's all about support, I think. All about support. What do I need to talk about today? It's Friday. Wow, TGIF. It's going to wrap up another week for me. It was just Sunday morning. And now it's Friday morning. And I'm going to take the day off tomorrow, visit with Rick probably a little in the morning on his live stream. Got a nice shout out from Kelsey today. And looking forward to that. Oh, I got a lot of comments on my little kitchen video yesterday. Chef Mitch came out of the closet, and the response was good. That was good. Got a little bump in the number of clicks on my Amazon page. I don't know if I made a whole lot of money, but it was nice to see people were at least looking in there. I want to thank you to Kurt Meathead. I did get the cigars yesterday that he bought for me. They were great. I showed them off last night. I would show them off today. I don't have them next to me, but everybody send out a good mental get well to Kurt. He's got a little surgery, nothing serious, but got a little surgery today, so he won't be here. What else I got to say? I think that's about it. People, number of you, a couple of you, a few of you have actually bought that air fryer, and I hope you really enjoy it. It's not an easy thing to buy because the links that I keep getting from them and the sales are coming, this on sale, and tomorrow there's a different sale, and this link won't work tomorrow, and you can get it from Amazon, you can get it from Tyfer, but when you get it from Amazon, you know, first they tell me your viewers aren't putting the code in, and I said, there's no place for the code on Amazon. The code is built into your link, and they come back and say, you don't need the code on Amazon because it's built into my link. Today they sent me the sale that was on ended. The new sale starts today. There's always a sale. I'm supposed to keep up with all this stuff. For a few bucks I might make on it and spend hours trying to make sure that everybody has the right links, and then I get comments on the video from people all over the world saying your links are only for the United States. We went ahead and bought one, but we had to buy it through whatever Amazon, and of course I don't get credit for that. So I'm becoming one of Tyfer's greatest salesmen, unpaid salesmen on the planet. I believe in the product is great, but I wrote her a letter this morning that says we need to make this a lot less complicated. I cannot go back in every video, every week you decide you got a new link for the discount or the sale. I can't go back and change every video where I posted those links in. That would become a full-time job. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, what I did is this. I don't expect a lot of people to get this word or not, but this was my only solution for it. And I might even have to make a video about it. My Amazon page on YouTube, on my website rather. links to stuff I use every day, is mostly Amazon links, but also has direct links for the vacuum sealer from Weevac and things like that. Well, that is going to be the place where the most current links are. And here, from here on out in my video, when I put a link in the description telling people, if you want one of these, here's how you get it, I'm going to point people right to that part of my website that lists those links, and that way I will only have to update both the Typher link and the Amazon link, not in every video. And what I don't understand is, how do all of these other people on YouTube that like this and promote it for them, how do they keep up with the workload? Or do they just basically give up on it after they post their review video? Because it would be impossible for their viewers to find the current links that don't just do this. And I want to show you this. And this is, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't, they don't pay enough to do all this work. I shouldn't have to do this. I have to hire an assistant just to keep up with this. Oh, trials and tribulations of being a YouTuber. Let me find this link. The new Amazon link she sent me last night. You can't make this stuff up. And this little girl over there is so sweet. Here's the link she sent me. It says, here's the new link. It will be active in 6 hours. She sent it to me at 11 o'clock last night, my time. So it's certainly been 6 hours. It's certainly been 6 hours. When I click on that link, it says, continue to destination. When I continue to the destination, it goes to Amazon and it says, promotion has ended. We're sorry, but you can browse the products from the so I can go look at the product, but it's got a price of $3.48. Which is still a good price on this thing, and you can buy it. It's 30% off. It's the old promotion, but my link for the old promotion gave you the extra 10% too, so it turned out being $314. If you go to the Typher website, and you can get the $314 price tag. Now, most people would just say, well, who cares? Let's know how to go pay an extra $40 for it, or $35 or whatever it is. It's not your problem, Mitch. But no, not Mitch. Mitch wants my clients, my viewers, my friends, either get the best deal or wait until you can. I don't want to see people paying more for this thing than they have to. So right now, for example, I'll try to straighten this Amazon. I need the Amazon link. Now, she sent me a spreadsheet with all the new sales, and it's always going to be on sale, which I'm not supposed to tell you, but it's going to go up and down about $50. So I'd rather see you wait and get the best price for the thing, unless you got to have it right away and don't mind spending an extra $35 or whatever it is. I'd rather see you wait, and I'm going to do everything I can to unconfuse this, because I'm confused. I'm so confused. And the problem with dealing with her, with little Ivy in China, even though Typher has warehouses all over this country, they ship from this country, they have an address out in California that they use. The girl I communicate with is in China. And I got her email first thing in the morning, and I sent her a reply, and she'll get it tomorrow. I mean, I may hear later today in China, and she'll send it to me, and I won't get the reply till tomorrow morning, and it's just been a lot of time and confusion. Those of you who can't use my codes, those of you that still want to see and can get a decent deal from the Amazon or Typher or anybody else, whether I get credit for it or not, that's not important to me. Not important. if that was the only thing about this deal that was important, I would not have done it, which is why I don't deal with most of these people that want to sponsor things. This thing, I think, is just, I meant what I said. It's a whole new, not having to clean it, and the way it cooks, it's a whole new thing. It's worth having, and it just a little over $300. It's really not out of line for what it is. So I'm going to remain enthusiastic about the product and be a little bit perturbed about all the complications of what it takes just to buy one of these things. WeVac is much simpler. The same link they gave me 2 years ago to buy the WeVac still works. Doesn't change every week. They're hurting themselves. They are really hurting themselves, making it this complicated for the hundreds of people that like their product and don't mind talking about it on YouTube. They're hurting themselves by making it so hard to actually keep up with what they're doing. Come up with a price for the thing. Yeah, I understand that business. Come up with a price for it. It costs this much, $315. Here's the link. Click this link. Come back in a year and click this link. It'll work. We can't just be changing these things every 7 days in every video where we talk about it and put the link in. So I don't know. That's just my little morning rant about trying to deal with the rest of the world and play by their rules. It's very frustrating. Okay, that's enough for me today. That was my show notes. Let me start saying hello to people. And it's about normal for me, about first 15 minutes of the show. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. But whatever it is, you can understand it. It's on my mind. If it's on my mind, it comes out of my mouth. And right before I went live today, I'm trying to figure out this discount code buy link stuff. Nothing's easy anymore in this world. I swear. Last night, let's see, who was the first? Rick. See you tomorrow. And then we had Fro, Grandma checked in, Peter checked in, Smoothie, Proud American, Mandy Beddoes, Wayne Herman last night, Terry Sue checked in last night, Donna Ray, Main Runner, probably won't be here this morning, we'll miss you, and Gemma. Gemma says, Mitch, a great video for the kitchen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have to address the practical side of this. I love to address the intellectual side, the philosophical side, the health side, the critical thinking side, the brainwashing side. But I think, and looking back, my videos that always perform the best are the least thought-provoking and the most, here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. Since I've repeated some of those things so many times, I sometimes forget that every one of those videos, probably, most of the viewers don't know me, haven't heard it before. So I have to stop feeling bad about I'm repeating myself and just get on with it and do it. So I want to try to start interjecting a little more of the practical side, how to do carnivore. Whereas I feel like I'm doing more good talking about here's why you're doing all this rather than just instructions. But people have lives, they just get on with it. Tell me what to do. Don't tell me why I'm doing it. I think it's important to know why you're doing it, but evidently I'm not among the masses in that they just want to know. Problem with just wanting to know how to do it is you get swayed by everybody with a different story that comes along. And you immediately say, well, that sounds like a better way that I'm doing it, and end up sabotaging everything, failing. So that's why it helps to really understand the science behind it if the science you're trying to understand is actually real science and not just somebody's propaganda from their agenda. It's very dynamic. It all works together. And in the long run, the alarmingly and shockingly small, infinitesimal number of people that actually manage to benefit from it can usually be found in the chat rooms of a few of us. And right now there's 95 of us here. Maybe not all of us are succeeding, but I think we have a greater percentage of people that are succeeding. But it's pathetic. It's pathetic. 95, 94 people. 94 people. It's sad. 94 people. The rest of the world is waiting in line at Starbucks. I think we're very special. I think we're very special. Mike Sealy chimed in this morning. How are you? Did I miss anybody? Jem, FYI, a live popped up yesterday with Scott Baio smoking cigars. Yes, sir. People do smoke cigars. Yes, they do. Barry Simon, good morning. Barry, Rick was here this morning. Bill Cook chimed in this morning. And Sandy Blythe, good morning, Sandy. And Harry Dion, how you doing, Harry? Michael Prager back from the gym. Robert Warrist. Thanks for the cup. Mike Silly Sr. here in Melbourne. Sybil V. Hiya, Sybil. How you doing? And Aaron, it's me, Hurricane Aaron. Drinking if you got it. Yeah. Well, your little hurricane must have spawned some tremendous thunderstorms here in Florida yesterday afternoon. I gotta tell you, it was pretty scary. Pat the Armand is here. Good morning, and we are up to 8:20. And Terry Sue checked in. Tina checked in. Tina, it's good to see you last night. Terry Sue says I was asleep during yesterday's panel. Hear that, guys? We put Terry Sue to sleep. Got to make it more exciting next Thursday. Keep Terry Sue awake. Terry Sue, come into the panel. We'll keep you awake. Smoothie is here this morning, and from Kansas City, our superhero Steve Rogers, Captain America, and oh my gosh, good day from Australia. Well, good day, mate. Good day, mate. And Lori checked in this morning, and Charlie Faircloth checked in. Let's see, we at 8:30 yet. We're getting there, sneaking up on it. 8:29, Rick and Terry Sue and Mike Sealy and Brian Dish. And, oh, the winner is Brian Dish. First one at 8:30. Terry Sue says, yay. You're almost there yet. Milliseconds behind. It said no ad. What did I forget that? Did I forget that? Did I forget to monetize this? Hold on a second, man. I can't do that. That's the only way I make $5 today. Would be to have this video monetized. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. What did I do? Oh, I was so busy yesterday. I was so busy. Let's see. Bear with me, folks. Let's see live. No, I forgot to monetize it. Oh, say thank you, Mitch. Everybody, you got a chance. You escaped. I wondered why the ad didn't come up. The ad didn't come up when my view of it showed up there. Wow. I was so busy worrying about those stupid links from Typher, I forgot that. And I created this video. I forgot to forgot to do that, and I can't not do that. I can't not do that. Unfortunately, I don't. I won't run the mid-roll ads on during the live stream and all that, and interrupt it all. But I gotta run that, at least that first ad. And half the time, if I decided, the thing that got me going with this ads in the first place was YouTube about a year ago reserved the right to run ads on our videos if we didn't. And since by running ads, we're entitled to a pittance from those people who are YouTube premium members and pay every month to avoid the ads. It's a fraction of a penny of that comes from them too. And if I say don't advertise, I'm giving that up too. So I do run those ads, but I don't run the ads on our private community streams because it's a private community, and I don't want to have to subject you to advertising on that too. But anyway, thanks for indulging me while I turn that on. And one day I'll actually take you in and show you what my average revenue is from one of these live streams. It's generally less than $10. I never thought I'd work so hard in my life to make $10 or less, which is why I put my Buy Me a Coffee links in, which I'm not going to put in today, but you know where to find them if you so desire. 95 people here on a Friday morning. Well, I appreciate every one of you. Where were we? Lucas Hepner. Good morning, you amazing humans. Well, you too, Lucas. I don't recognize that name, and welcome. Glad you found me. Glad you found it. Found a great community here. Hope you come back. Graceful Lily's here. And who is this? Any guesses? WNADRG. Good morning to you. I won't even try to pronounce that. And Lizzie, hi Lizzie, how are you? Mike Lowe is here. Mike, how are you? Aaron, Mac, B81 Mac, how you doing, Mac? Good to see you. Sue Middleton says, good morning from Southern Oregon, and Brenda McIntyre is here with us, and Mike Allen, and somebody named 228. Okay, good morning, 228. I wonder what that means. 228 is the anniversary of my stroke, February 28th. Is that an 8 or a B? No, it's an 8. Interesting handle. Bill Cook. Carnivore, Ron, hi, Ron, TGIF says, Francine Bourgeois, good day to all Weiss fans. Thank you much. Thank you so much. And Bill Cook says, good morning, everyone. And I'm up to 8:32 now. 8:32. And you guys are talking about pot smoking, evidently. William Ott's here. How you doing, William? Make it through the people I don't. Lexi. How you doing, Lexi? Good morning to you. Hope that job is working out for you. And don't let me be remiss. Oh, quack. With a duck man. Do iguanas make any noise? Get another sound effect for you here. And Maureen, that's Sally. How you doing, Maureen? Good to see you this morning. There are people coming and maybe going at the same time. Marla Kelly. Hiya, Marla. Good to see you. Okay, I think I've about said the good mornings. Furl Grandma's here. How you doing, Nancy? Good to see you. Good to see you, Sandy. And Gary. Gary is here. No slow. You should stop living Rick. You should stop living a luxury. Rick is living exactly the life that he wants. And he's content. And I got to tell you, anybody that has that and is happy with their life is way ahead of everybody else. chasing some unattainable dream. Took me a lot of years to figure that one out. And Sandy Blythe says to Gary, watch the video of you mowing the lawn. You have a beautiful place. You know, I like work. I could watch work all day. I could stand right up next to it. Work does not scare me. Yes, sir. Patty's Gardener's here. Says, good morning, Mitch. Hope your day is good. My day's been great so far. I could almost take the rest of the day off, but not, probably not. But I got so much done this morning. All you got to do is get out of bed at 20 minutes after 4, and you can get a lot done, too. But I did get a good night's sleep. I mean, I was asleep at 9:30 last night, so plenty of sleep for me. Us older folk don't need near as much sleep as the young kids do. Put questions in the chat if you want to talk about something. Meanwhile, I'm just going to cruise. I'm going to cruise here. I don't know what you're talking about. You have some kind of conversation going on, talking about watching all these other videos. I'm lost, guys. You lost me. Carnivore says, hi, Mitch. Love you. Compliments always pop out to me. Carnivore says, hi, Mitch. Love your channel. Hope I can do half as well. Why not? Maybe you'll do better, Ron. I haven't done ever. Was watching Kilts this morning. Kilts is kind of a philosopher too, and a very positive thinker. I heard him mention a book that I hadn't heard him mention before. It's a book called Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's an old book. One of the first motivational books that explored the power of positive thinking. It's a book that, when I was in my 20s, just greatly influenced my outlook on life. And I had some great successes in life because I believed that I could. The phrase, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve, comes from that book. Many other motivational philosophies and methods were offshoots of that, including little sayings like fake it till you make it, which means if you believe you're already a success, act like you're a success, your odds of becoming a success are much greater. If you believe it, if you believe it's true. If you believe it's true. And I heard Kelsey mention that book this morning. I hadn't heard that book mentioned or Napoleon Hill in the longest time. And I said, whoa, how about that? Blast from the past. Here's a question from Tristan. Good morning, Mitch. Question. In your opinion, what is the best air fryer for someone that's limited on counter space? Wow. It depends on how many people you're cooking for or anything like that. You know, if it wasn't for the self-cleaning aspect and the design of this Typher one, I wouldn't be so high on it. Because if it wasn't for the self-cleaning and the fact you don't... I've cleaned a lot of air fryers in my time. And since I had the stroke and I don't have the dexterity in my right arm anymore, it's become a painful and almost impossible chore for me to clean these things. So I couldn't clean up in and try to get all of that polymerized fat off of all the stainless steel, which line all of them. And the ones that had the basket to pull out are even harder, because there's no way to get up under there, where at least the Ninja style, the grill air fryers with the lid that goes up. But you still have to almost turn that thing upside down, and it can take you hours. You don't need to do it every day, but there's no way without it is work. No more work than cooking up, cleaning up after any other cooking method. But that's why I like the Typher. When you look at the footprint of the smallest air fryer I have, which is one of my original Cassoris, it's maybe only a couple inches wider and a couple inches deeper than that, but it's not as tall. So it's not that big. If you have a really small counter, I would get one of the small basket air fryers. Ninja has one. I got one on my Amazon page. It's just less than $100, and it's small footprint wise. The Cassori I have is small footprint wise, but you're going to have to clean it every once in a while, because what happens is that a lot of people ask me, how come my air fryer smokes so much? Well, it generally smokes because of the grease inside that's burning, and the more grease you get built up in there, the more it's going to smoke. You keep heating up the same old grease, and getting in there to try to clean it is a nightmare. Is a nightmare. That's why I've always viewed these things as disposable. Use them until they get so cruddy you can't look at them, and throw them away and get a new one. They're not that expensive. They are not lifetime investments. The Typher has a chance of becoming a multi-year appliance, but it's just the nature of air fryers. Just like you got to clean your oven. If you broil things in your oven, the whole top of the oven is going to be greasy. Everything's going to be greasy. But you can open the oven, spray a bunch of oven cleaner in there, and run the self-cleaning mode, or get a rag. But it's drudgery. Whenever you cook with greasy food, you're going to have drudgery and cleanup. And that's why I get so excited about this new deal. But a Cassori, they're all good. Name brand ones. The Cassori is good. The little Ninja, I got that on my website, I think. Let's see. Here's my kitchen small appliances and tools. Oh, I had to take that 12-inch Mueller fry pan off. It's not available now. When they get it back in and I find them, I'll put it back. Right now, the 10-inch is still there, but I did take that off this morning. This is it right here. It's a little Ninja. It's 80. It's a basic air fryer. It fries, roasts, preheats. 4-in-1. It's $89. It's on sale, 31% off. It's a 5-quart air fryer. And for anybody that doesn't have an air fryer, hell, for $89, that's the cost of what, 3-4 ribeyes? If you use this thing for a year and throw it away and replace it, it's insignificant. So that's why I have this. I have this on my website for those people who either don't have room or don't want to spend a lot of money, but want to have this. And it's actually Amazon's choice. It's a good air fryer. It's well built. Got great reviews, at least if you can believe the reviews that aren't phony, and cooks up to 400 pounds. And the good news for all of us carnivores, you can cook up to 4 pounds of French fries. Isn't that great news? You can see what's important. You can see what's important to the average American. But that's what I recommend. It's on my website. You can find it there. Find the link there if you want to buy one, but it's cheap enough. I still have a link to my Z-Star because that's cheap. And it's actually still available. And it's a good air fryer for $123. It's a grill. It's like a Ninja, but it's $123. That's why I started recommending it. And you can still get them. But it'll be good for about a year. And you're going to have to, if you use it heavily, you're going to be cursing every time you got to clean up inside that thing. I've never said it wasn't easy to maintain. It's easy as any other air fryer that is not self-cleaning, but they're available, and I keep the links there as long as they're still available. That Ninja 651, it's a great air fryer, $200. I last purchased June 26, 2024. That's the one with the grill with the heating element in it. That's great too, but all this stainless steel up around in the inside the lid. See, all that is going to be cruddy, and you got to get in there and clean it. And God, does the grease splatter up in there. It's got a screen over the heating element, but you got to clean the rest of it. The food is great. But I don't guess I had the screen on when I showed you. I was busy looking at it myself. I was busy, and I think I showed you the little Ninja, and I don't think I had it up on the screen. So that was this air fryer. Let me get rid of your question here real quick. That's this one, $89. I think it's perfectly fine for a small counter. Doesn't take up a lot of room. Got plenty of room. If you're not cooking for a big family, cheap enough to throw away. You can cook from frozen in it. $89. How can they sell an appliance like that for $89? But they do. So I hope that answers your question and told you more than you ever wanted to know about air fryers. Okay, looking for more questions. How many people we got here? 100 people. 100 people. Maybe I ought to start doing my live stream at 7 in the morning. What do you think? Right after Kilts. Kilts gets 150 or more people in his live stream. Maybe it's just that much more interesting than mine. Maybe he gets a lot of people before work that can't watch my live stream. Wasn't too long ago that I would get twice as many people as Kelsey when he was on at 5 a.m. So maybe he found the time at 6 a.m. That's a sweet spot. But I don't know if I want to come on any earlier. I try to keep the West Coast people in mind. There's no good time for everybody because it's global. It's global. You know what they say? It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. I see Peter's going on a job interview. That's great, Peter. Good luck. Good luck, man. You're going after corporate CEO, brain surgeon, rocket scientist, nuclear physicist. What kind of job? What are you interviewing for? Josephine C., good morning. Haven't said hi to you yet. As Mark Yost, also good morning, Mitch. Started ferments with my meat, kimchi, and Greek yogurt with my steak, just a teaspoon, adding some good micros. It's helping with sugar craving. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Microbes. Not micros, but microbes. I don't subscribe to that stuff myself, but then again, there's a lot of things that people do that I don't do. I don't go out of my way to eat microbes. I go out of my way to avoid them. But there's a lot of controversy in that. And I don't claim to give advice about that. I've never liked fermented foods, and I figure that it's an instinctual thing. There's got to be a reason for it. Got to be a reason for it. I don't like yogurt, dairy, any of that stuff. Never did. So sometimes your instincts know more than you do intellectually, and if you have a desire for that stuff, it might very well be exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. Jem says, I thought of you watching Scott Baio and his friends smoking cigars. But you should be there. I'm going to do a little, I'll probably do a little commentary out on my porch. Maybe today, film it. Light up one of those new cigars that Kurt Meathead gifted to me. Yeah, it was so nice of him. Very, very good cigar. And today, at the end of the week, might be a nice day. I got some things I want to talk about. Don't expect that type of video to go viral or anything else. The only videos of mine that ever go viral are ones where people think that I'm going to quit, have a disaster, suffering, bad luck. They're down for that kind of stuff. The stuff I make that I think might be helpful to people, it doesn't appeal to most people. Most people, they don't go to NASCAR to see the winners. They go to NASCAR to see the flaming wrecks. And that's just human nature. I saw I heard it somewhere. They were talking about, it's been shown scientifically that bad news draws a much bigger audience than good news does. And that's kind of obvious because anybody that's selling news is primarily shocking news, bad news. And this person that I saw talking about this theory said that fits in with natural selection, with the tendency to elevate dangerous memories over pleasant memories, because it's the danger that offers more of a hazard to your life and health. And as an example she gave, a caveman living in a cave is more likely to remember where the poisonous mushrooms are as opposed to where the grapes and foods that brought him pleasure are. Because if you had to say what's more important for this guy to be aware of, the poison or the pleasure, it's going to be the poison. And that's just naturally built into us, and that may very well be the origin of our propensity to remember the bad things that happen a whole lot more than we remember the good. And it is that kind of thinking I've done all my life, which is why I always go back to how could this behavior have come about? And usually you can find a root cause of it in our history, in our evolutionary history. And I found that fascinating today. And that's those videos too. So the video that says, I'm quitting carnivore is going to get 10 times the views as a video that says, I'm here to help you. It's just the way it is. And people, of course, invented clickbait, which we're not supposed to do, and we try not to do. But on the other hand, if we don't, nobody cares. Nobody cares. So I make a study of titles and thumbnails of the YouTube videos that are put in front of me, and I see the ones that are always got something to scare you. They're the ones, a warning, a hazard, something like that. Somebody you care about having a disaster. It's the reason when I came out with that video that said, I had a stroke. It wasn't clickbait. I had a stroke. I've been off YouTube for a week. I know that I hadn't even checked my email. I was laying in the hospital paralyzed. I know that people were concerned about me, so I put out a video. I had a stroke. That video's got well over 100,000 views because fascination with disaster. It's amazing, but it is human nature, and there is a reason for it, and it is understandable. If you capitalize on it, is that being really honest because you understand the psychology of it? Well, no, it's not. But doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It happens every day. Every day. 37 killed on a turnpike traffic accident. News at 11. The old teaser. It's never great news. 7-year-old little Tiffany had a wonderful birthday party today. News at 11. Yeah, that work. They call that psychology, to use those things to motivate people to move. And that's why YouTube is a cesspool of misleading clickbait and broken promises. And we're trying to do some good in that, swimming around in all that excrement. All right. Somebody asked me a question so I can get off of my little soapbox here. Here, Sandy agrees. If Rick is content, but he wants to sell and move to the country. Well, we talked about that last night, and it's true because he did live in the country when he first got the place, but they built it up. They built it up around him so much that you want to get back to the country. That happens a lot, especially in a big urban area. I remember when I first moved to Orlando. Even here to Melbourne, it was country. Now it's urban and traffic is, you got all the urban problems. You got the homelessness, the urban people, the panhandling, the filth, the arrogance, the lousy drivers, traffic jams every day in the rush hour. It wasn't like that when I first moved here, and that's only been in the last 10 or 15 years. They're building like crazy, so I'd like to move to the country too. So I understand, Rick. Believe me, I understand. Jem says, Mitch, it's Friday. Have a cigar. I miss you smoking one. Yes, Jem, I will try to oblige you today and see just how many people I can piss off, because I can do that by smoking a cigar. It's amazing how many people I can offend. Let's see. Here's my client that I was working for at 4 in the morning. Okay, I got something I got to deal with. Let me just reply real quick. I'll deal with this as soon as I'm done with my live stream. All right. There we go. Which won't be too long now. Okay. Where was I? I hope my customer appreciates the service he gets from me. When he gives me a job that should take 2 full days to do, and I get it done at 4 something in the morning for him because he needs it. People are telling, I don't smoke in the house. No, I don't. Questions. Time for a few more questions, and I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go, just like Kelsey does. It's right to the 1 hour and says, I got to be in surgery. Amy, good morning, Amy. It was great to see you last night. Can I make a self-cleaning air fryer that also cleans my house? That's $1 million idea. Right now, I don't think they can, but that's a cute thought. Cute thought. I like that. I like that. I'm far behind them, Mike. Not too far. Hasn't been too busy in the chat this morning. DS 111. Good morning to you. I'm going to get through it pretty quick this morning. Granny DD is here. Hi, Granny. I'm looking for a non-toxic one. Let me tell you something, Granny. Stop buying into all the hype. Stop buying into this nonsense and bullshit. That ceramic coating is toxic. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. It's like people say, I'm not going to you got to have a comment. I'm not going to sous vide in a plastic bag. Jesus Christ, man, get a hazmat suit. Weld yourself up in a steel box. You're surrounded by microbes. There's nothing going to come off of that coating on that air fryer. Nothing. It won't hurt you. The fact that they have made people even be aware of that is a crime against humanity. That's a diversion. Look at this unimportant thing over here while we screw your whole life over there. Don't let them sucker you. What they said about Teflon 30 years ago is not an issue anymore. And if you want to clean stainless steel all day long, have at it. And if that makes you feel better, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. It's all wasted effort for nothing because you're buying into the competition trying to sell you the piece of junk that you're going to clean from morning till night. Instead of spending $1 extra to ceramic coated so you can feel like you're not killing yourself. There have never been a death certificate ever anywhere that said cause of death, ceramic coating from their air fryer. If I sound like I'm pissed, I am pissed. I see this all the time. I get so many comments. I'm not going to buy that because it'll poison. I want to beat these people over the head, beat some sense into them. Common sense. Common sense. Any big problem that people try to scare the shit out of you with is a sales pitch and propaganda more often than not. I don't have time for this crap. I'm sorry. Very frustrating for me. I've said it 100 times, 1,000 times. Get a PFAS-free air fryer. You're fine. Get a chemical-free plastic bag and don't boil in it. Stick it in 120-degree sous vide. You're fine. Drink out of a plastic straw. Don't leave your plastic water bottles in a 180-degree car for 3 weeks and then drink out of them. Because even that wouldn't kill you, but you'd taste it. And stop believing all of this stuff designed to scare you into buying something that they're selling using this business. No hazardous this, no dangerous that. We're living in a world where we're constantly being poisoned from morning till night under the guise of they're trying to help us. Ugh. Oh, wow. It's aggravating for me. And it's especially aggravating for me on a Friday morning when I'm tired. And I just got done reading a whole bunch of comments about the ceramic coating in this new air fryer is going to poison me. And my answer to them is do whatever you want. If it makes you feel better, don't use it. Don't use it. Disinfect your whole world. Don't let your immune system take care of you. Get every cold and flu and bug and disease that comes along because you're afraid that something didn't get 100% disinfected, only 99.99%. That works great for disinfectant sales companies. It's not advice. It's a sales pitch. There. Little rant. Thank you, Jem. Jem appreciates my rants. And I don't mean to be tough, but I can't stand to see people buying it. And I might be wrong. Maybe they are. Maybe that air fryer there is the fact that a tiny little bit of touched some food, and maybe it's killing them. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I had somebody write me this morning and says, well, 2 years ago, Mitch, you said this, that, and the other. Now what, have you changed your mind? How many times have you heard me say I have an open mind? I can be wrong. Everything I believe is exactly what I believed it when I said it. I'm open to new evidence. And then I get chastised for changing my mind? Do you want me to stick rigid to the stuff I believed when I was 12 too? Oh my God. It's the thoughts of just escaping, of disappearing, go through my head every day. I tell you that every day. I say, why do I deal with this lunacy and this insanity of these people? No matter what I say or what I do, I'm doing it wrong. I'm giving bad advice. Don't listen to me, go away. Simple as that. Do not tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me you don't agree, but don't say, well, you're wrong and you said that. Don't criticize me, please. Just avoid me. I'm too old and I've been through too much to take this crap from anybody. There. My daily rant on Friday. I need a day off from this stuff. Like it's a solid week. Now what? Suspected spam. Yes, sir. Yeah. No rest. No rest. Go away. Go away. Okay, guys, I'm going to go away now. It's 9:33. Thank you all for coming. I got to get back to my customer. I got to deal with somebody who wanted something done in a hurry and doesn't understand something, because what I sent him was something done in a hurry for him to look at and approve the original design of what I designed. I didn't write all the code to make it work like he wanted it to work yet. So he misunderstood what I sent him because it had to be done in a hurry. Now I got to get on the phone with him. Everything will be all right, but I got to do it. So my friends, thanks so much for coming. Sorry to end it on a note like this, but I got to get to work. I'm like Kiltsy, got surgery. And I'm going to take the day off, and I'm going to take tomorrow off. And I will see all of you. You probably won't hear from me again until Sunday morning. Maybe on Rick's live stream, I'll stop in and say hello. But I need to relax. I need a break. I need a vacation. It's been a rough 6 months for me, and it's beginning to take its toll on me. So keep a good thought for me. I love you all. I will see you on Sunday morning. And until then, like me, take the rest of the day off and tomorrow too, and eat meat.